everyone! Today we're going to be cooking chicken, string beans, rice, and squash on Ciara Cooks. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and I'll talk to you later. Bye! Okay, so obviously you want to already have your chicken cleaned and you want to cut all the fat off and however you clean your chicken. Then you want to put it in a skillet with vegetable oil, and I'm using these two seasonings. Plus, I'm also going to be using Mrs. Dash, which is one of my favorite salt-free seasonings. I love it when I'm like on my healthy food type tip. And then I'll be obviously cooking it in vegetable oil. By the way, comment below if you want to see a nail tutorial on my nails. I usually let the chicken cook for about maybe 30 minutes, just until it's golden. And do not judge me, I love chicken skin, so I had a taste for chicken skin, so I cooked it in the middle, so don't judge me. This part is totally optional. You don't have to do it this way. You can either leave the chicken like this, or you can kind of do something extra and spice it up, and I'll tell you how I do it. Okay, so we're going to be using tomato sauce with basil, garlic, and oregano, and we're also going to be using some mozzarella cheese. Burnt on grease is a pain in my belly. Okay, so you're going to lay your chicken out on foil on a flat sheet, and you're just going to take a spoon and you're going to dip some of the tomato sauce, or not dip, spread, I think that's the better word. You're gonna spread your tomato blah 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 sauce on top of the chicken, and you're kind of just gonna apply it thoroughly. I kind of like my tomato sauce to be I like my tomato sauce to be covering the entire piece of chicken, just because I want it to smother inside of the chicken and all that blue blah blah blah. I'm gonna be using mozzarella cheese just because it's my preference for cheeses. You can apply whatever cheese you want on top of the sauce or underneath the sauce, however you want to do it, girl. It's your, your life, do it right. And you're just gonna apply the cheese over top, and I kind of like mine a little bit more cheesy, so I'm gonna use a little bit more cheese. You want to set your oven to 350 degrees and then leave it in the oven for about 10 minutes or so. Okay, so my first side is going to be fresh squash, and always rinse off any type of vegetables or anything like that. And then you're gonna cut off the ends. I don't know, that's just how my mom always taught me to do it. And if you want, you can either cut your slices thin, or you can cut them kind of thick. I would suggest cutting them thin, just because if you cut them really thick, they take a really long time to cook. So just about to this type of consistency is pretty good to me. And then just place them in your pan with vegetable oil. I usually like to use olive oil, but I only had vegetable oil today. Using some of the seasonings that I've already showed you earlier, I'm going to be using those seasonings to season my squash. And usually I use a vinaigrette sauce, but I'm trying to stay away from it right now, just because I feel like I use it too much. But I'll show you that in another video. This is Everyday Seasoning by Trader Joe's also. My next side is going to be green beans. Yay! Okay, so after you rinsed off your green beans, this part is optional. Some people like the little stems one, but I personally don't. You're going to cut these ends off, which are the stems, and then just chop them off and then just put them in the pan. If you want, you can add a little bit more seasoning. I usually do that, but yeah, just put them in the pan. Meanwhile, my cheese on my chicken is getting pretty melty. So once the chicken is cooked, it'll look like this. The cheese will be melted at the top. The sauce will kind of be on the aluminum foil and kind of messy, but it's okay. But it'll look like this, and trust me, it tastes really, really good. Okay, so we're back with the squash and the green beans, and when my squash is cooking, I kind of like some of the sides to be a little bit more crispy and blackened a little bit, but not like to the point where, girl, it's burnt. But I mean, I like it to look like this. And then my green beans, they'll, you know, once they're cooking, they'll turn, you know, a browner, you know, green, and you know, they'll look like this. And you just give them a toss and a swirl, durl, and you know, this one little squash is not getting dark enough, but you know, it works. I love rice, and this is one of my favorites. It's Uncle Ben's chicken rice. If you don't know how to cook it, stuff's on the back, read it, and there you go. This is nutrition facts. It's not good, but you know, I'm on a budget and it was cheap, so you know, it went hand in hand. It cooks in about 10 minutes when you originally put the sauce into the water and all that hoopla. You stir it, and then eventually it'll look like this, and it takes about 10 minutes to cook, so it's fairly easy. And we are all done. Dinner is served. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys try you know, making the chicken and all that stuff. And if you do, leave a video response or tweet me, whatever, and I'll talk to you guys later.